Now, I have something to say, and I have written this so that I don't say anything out of turn. I did not want to ad-lib this. I had to put my words down on paper, and I'm going to say what I have to say. Everyone who saw last week's show knows the way I felt when the Continental Wrestling Office handed down their decision on the fate of Gino Gambino, also known as E.W. Moore. I feel now, as I did then, that this great sport of professional wrestling does not need a man like Gambino. I have on tape the statement by Gambino that he made to me on TV during a match with Mike Kaluuya, where he admits killing 3 men. The powers that be, however, felt that I did not have that strong a case. Any way that you look at it, I feel Gambino is a cold-blooded killer capable of committing the same act right here in our rings. What will it take to have men like this Gambino outlawed from this great sport?
You know what you're talking is libel.
Sue me!
You're talking libel.
Sue me!
You've been chastised already by the president of this association. You're after a court hearing.
You want to sue me? You sue me. I'm going to finish this statement.
What statement? You've been chastised already. This is a professional sport.
So why don't you...
I want to fight for you and go in the ring with me, because it's not worth my time to do you in. You can talk behind the mic, but there's a man that goes in that ring, and you're not a man.
Any man that goes in the ring with you is taking his life in his hands. I'm going to finish this. Will he and Damian Kane have to kill again? Will he and Kane get away with it again? The outcome of the hearing proved to me that men like Gambino will not be stopped unless there is a great outpouring of anger against him. This is where I need the help of all the great wrestling fans of Continental Championship Wrestling. The promoters and office involved in this sport has always listened to the fans. I am asking you to do this for me. Write to the Continental Wrestling Alliance at P.O. Box 82, Wind Gap, PA 18091, and tell them that you feel Gambino, also known as Moore, should be banned from wrestling here in the CWA. Every arena across the country that Continental Championship Wrestling appears in, I will be there to pass a petition to have Gambino barred. I will write to the newspapers, wrestling magazines, and other media to get my point across. I love this sport of professional wrestling, and if I lose my announcing position because of this editorial, it will have been worth it. I cannot sit by and watch another wrestler die when this could have been prevented. Help me and support me in this drive to rid wrestling of vicious, dangerous men like Gambino and give the sport back to the wrestlers. Thank you. We'll be right back. Old friend of mine. I started in radio around 1964, and in 1967 I went to a station called WEST in Easton, Pennsylvania. This is the man that broke me in, my first trainer, as it were, Larry Neff. Larry, welcome to CWA Wrestling.
Well, thank you. A pleasure to be here. I admire you for your memory to go back that far to 1967.
Listen to those dulcet tones. You know where people say that Larry Neff has his voice? We'll say in his shoes, okay, to keep it clean. How you been, Larry?
Very well, thank you. Busy, working, making a living. How about you?
This is your first time at a live show, isn't it? A live wrestling match?
Yes, it is. I can't tell you how glad I am to be here. I had no idea how exciting it would be. I'm looking forward to being around professional wrestling for many years.
I hope so. And again, I just want to tell you, it is great to see you. Fond memories going back to those early days in radio for me, and you were the one who started me, and I still thank you for it.
It was all my pleasure. It's the least I could do for a friend.
The guy's so handsome, I wish he could get a pimple right on his nose. Don't you hate guys that are that handsome? He lost his loincloth, and wow. Larry Neff, old friend. Okay, we are just about ready to have our next match, and this is going to be our final match, our wind-up. And Larry, I'll tell you, wait until you see this one. This is going to be a wild and woolly affair. This is a tag team match. D.C. Drake, the CWA champ, and Mike Kalua against the Wild Mongo and Damian Kane. Let us go up to the ring. Oh, I think D.C. wants to say something. D.C. and Mike?
As you know, Mike and I are going against Damian Kane tonight and the Wild Mongo. And we're hoping with this victory, if we get it tonight, we'll be #1 contention for the tag team title. And we will get it next week if we win tonight. And Mike and I are going to do our best to take this match tonight.
So this is a non-title match, but if you do defeat Kane and the Mongo tonight, you will wrestle for the tag team title next week?
If we defeat him tonight. Mike has trained so hard for this. I have trained to defend this. I think both of us together may be able to put this team out of action tonight. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm hoping so.
Mike, how do you feel about it?
You know, these people did some damage to me last week, but I'm back. They made the biggest mistake they could make by letting me walk away on 2 feet out of that ring, and now they're going to get it. Now it's all over. All right, I lost a couple tag team partners, but now I have someone who I know is going to be in that corner, and we are going to take some belts.
Well, good luck to D.C. Drake and Mike Kalua. Boy, oh boy, this should be something. All right, now we are ready. Let's go up to Joe.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a special non-title tag team match. Introducing in the corner to my right, from Waimea Beach, Hawaii, weighing in at 252 pounds, here is Mike Kalua. And his partner from Phillipsburg, New Jersey, weighing 261 pounds, here is the CWA heavyweight champion, D.C. Drake. And their opponents just coming into the ring area are the CWA tag team champions, being led into the ring by their manager, here he is, Professor E.W. Moore. And from Bedford, Stuyvesant section of New York, weighing in at 292 pounds, here is the Wild Mongo. And his partner from Europe, weighing in at 250 pounds, here is Damian Kane.
All right. This is going to be something.
Hey, Ron.
Yes, Bob.
Wild Mongo has been eyeballing you there, trying to stare you down for some. Are these guys angry at you for something?
I don't know. Glenn killed him a bar when he was only 3. Here's Damian. Oh, Damian just put his glasses down here and walked away. Thank goodness for that.
Your paper champion is going down! Your paper champion is going down! I want all the titles!
Well, we'll see about that.
Talk about fans getting into the action. They are in it 100%.
And Mike Mittman is already yelling and screaming at Damian, Moore, and the Mongo. The match is underway. It's Kalua and Drake against the Mongo and Kane. And how this is going to turn out, we don't know.
Well, Mike wants to keep it all legal. He's thrown out Professor Moore, but Professor Moore is back. And also, he is keeping the tag team partner who is not in the ring in the corner where they are legally supposed to be.
Well, you heard the challenge, Bob. DC Drake said that if he and Mike Kalua can win this match, this is a non-title match. If they can win this match, they will wrestle for the title right here on television next week. So far, nothing has started yet.
It's a conspiracy, Romberg, and you're the cause of it. This man has to be here at ringside with us. I don't want to hear it.
Gonna talk some more slander, Barry?
They blame you
No
again.
slander. There's no slander. I got the proof.
And I thought you were such a nice person.
One can only try. It's Mike Kalua in there with Damian Kane. Looks like we're finally going to get something started here. They're ready to tie up, and there they go. Kalua and Damian Kane. And this is a grudge that's been going on for a long time. Will Damian... No, of course not. He doesn't break clean, but Kalua ducks.
Well, and Professor Moore had him by his trunks. Little help.
Yeah, Professor Moore, Gino Gambino, whatever. The Mongo on the outside. Who knows how long he's going to stay there.
Well, the one team is leaving. Now what do we do? We're not going to have a match.
DC Drake and Kalua just left the ring.
They quit. They quit.
I don't think they quit, Gambino.
They quit. Where they at? They left, didn't they?
For the time being.
He got a cold? We got to go blow his nose? He left. He quit. We win.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Another win.
Well, Gambino is...
Where's he going?
I don't know where he's going.
What's he going to go out to check the weather?
Anything's possible.
Sure, when you ain't got the guts to get in that ring and do your thing.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Well, they're back, I think. They're okay.
Yes, they
They're
are.
coming back.
With Larry Winters.
Oh, they're getting a number.
Look at this. Yes, indeed. If Damian and the Mongo can have Professor E.W. Moore there.
What is Larry Winters doing here?
The same thing that Gambino is doing with you.
He's my manager. Larry Winters has nothing to do with
Where's his
it.
wrestling license? Where's his referee's license? Where's his referee's license? He's here scheduled to wrestle, and this man is not a referee, and he's not supposed to be in there, and it's a conspiracy that you've dreamed up.
Not me.
Like you haven't got anything to do with it, right? You're Mr. Innocent, right?
I certainly am. I have nothing to do with this.
Well, we may get some wrestling
But
at
now
the
Larry
draw.
Winters goes after Gambino. And that is it. The bell has rung. Larry Winters is all over Gino Gambino. Boom! Into the ring.
Oh,
And
Gino doesn't know where he's
like
going.
it. Gino...
Continental Championship Wrestling has been an exclusive championship event on Twin County Sports for and was recorded.